Welcome back, everybody. Gaming Grandpa here, playing Football Manager 23 with my St. Louis City, building a Dynasty save. This is the end of Season 1 wrap-up that Football Manager now includes in the game. It's kind of a cool little feature, so sit back and enjoy Season 1 wrap-up. Alright, guys, the first screen we come to here shows some trophies. This one here is MLS's Eastern Conference trophy. That's not the best record in Eastern Conference because that was Columbus. We were like in 6th place, I think, or 5th or something like that. But it's for winning the MLS playoffs, Eastern Conference playoffs. We won the final to make it to the MLS final, so we got a trophy for that. The other one is the U.S. Open. We won that one. Remember, we beat San Antonio. Now, the interesting thing is we got a berth to CONCACAF Champions League by winning both of them. And we also won the Leagues Cup, which I don't see the trophy here, which is interesting. But we also got a bid through that. And we only get one bid. So it's going to be exciting to see who gets the different bids because we won. So let's get straight into the season review. At least I think we're getting into the season review. Okay, here we go. This ought to be interesting. It was a busy season in the transfer market, to say, yeah. Definitely was really good. Board transfer reactions. The board are disappointed with the deal to sign him. However, we appreciate that the player could develop into a leading player for the team. So that's crazy. He was an all-star, which is really, really crazy. All right, Gutierrez, which is crazy. They gave him an A-. It cost me 30 grand. Salazar got a B+. And he was a free agent. I paid $1.9 million for Colorado, and he got an A+ from the board, which is kind of neat. Popescu gave me a B, and he cost me 3.9. Of course, we already covered Katnick. I love how it has that star now because signing of the season. Okay, that's crazy. They were really happy for him, and I'm glad he was a pretty good signing. All right, Vargas was a B+. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. So Wasinski got a B. He cost me $3.5 million. Juan Gabriel, $220,000. Suba was an A-. Now remember, he was the first player that I ever had to purchase the rights for. So that was kind of good. All right, Cal, A+, which remember we had him on loan, but now he is a full St. Louis City soccer player. Jalen Lindsay, B+. John Solis was a B+, and hopefully we'll have the right to buy him. I believe they were happy with his loan deal, so that was really good. All right, Barrios, wow, C+. Adele is only a B. That's crazy. All right, and then Whitfield, oh, good, A-. We are pleased to see that the deal doesn't include a sell-on percentage clause to the club. Why would it? Because I got him from our own academy. Now, Adele, he cost me $9.75 million. He was the highest, and still is the highest paid transfer fee in the history of St. Louis Soccer Club. So let's go ahead and get the transfers out, and we'll look at that. B-. Edward Lowen, C+. I made $3.4 million on him, which, I was very, very upset about that. His deal's still ongoing. It's like $7 million or something like that. All right, Flores, they gave me a C, but I had to get rid of him. And I know that one, they weren't happy on that one, but that is okay because I just didn't want him. I couldn't get rid of him, so I waived him. And I hated to do it, but hey, what am I supposed to do? Okay, Angel Alonso. Yeah, I don't know, man. He got a C from the board for loaning him out, but you know what? He's not going to be with us next year. This kid, I'm still trying to figure out if I want him or not. He was one of my draftees from the club. I'm definitely going to keep him, and I'm also making some money by loaning him out. And then Foster, once again, I don't know if I'm going to keep him or not because he is 23, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, we're going to go to their season results. A+, the board are pleased. And as you can see, we finished third. What I say, 5th or 6th. And as you can tell, First game was against Charlotte. Remember, we had back-to-back against United. And I take that back. I said we beat them all 3 times. We didn't. We only beat them twice before we played them in the playoffs, and we drew one. But we lost to LAFC, which isn't that big of a deal, but we lost to Colorado, and that was kind of disappointing. Oh, they finished third. Never mind, it really wasn't. Dallas beat us, and then we kind of went to crap right there. I don't know what happened there. All the way down to here. And then we started picking up form again. But, all in all, we had a decent season. I mean, we finished third overall, so that was really, really good. All right, and of course in the League's Cup, there's our trophy that didn't show up. All right, in the group stage, we beat Colorado, and we beat Santos Laguna. And then we played Houston Dynamo, and then we beat Santos Laguna again, and then Monterrey in the South final. I will always remember that because I thought Dallas was a South final, and Dallas was a semifinal. And then we beat Philadelphia to actually win the League's Cup, which is really, really cool. And top goal scorer was Popescu and Adele. I should have checked MLS. Top goal scorer was Vargas. I knew it. Vargas, man. Vargas and Adele with 11. So that's awesome. Now, the U.S. Cup. We beat Miami, Memphis, Union, Omaha. And then we didn't play. It's funny, but we didn't play an MLS team until the 4th round, which is how it was supposed to be. But then, we ended up playing San Antonio. So we actually played more non-MLS teams in the Cup than we did. And it was really kind of crazy. All right. Ostrich, Zubac, and Vargas. That's funny. Zubac. But we won. Average attendance was 21,639. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's just, it doesn't matter. That's for everything overall. Now, I know it says we finished third, but 6th overall is because of the supportership. Moments to remember. Oh, cool. The biggest win was St. Louis City, 7-2. Yeah, I remember that one. And then we beat Atlanta. I think that was our 3rd game. Yep, we beat them 3-2, which was a really, really good game. And that's when I thought Ambrose might be a good player to have, but it turned out he really wasn't towards the end, so that was crazy. And then goal of the season was Salazar. That's crazy. I wish it would show us, but it's not going to let me see it. Oh, well, that was really, really cool. All right, the finances. All right. Previous was 3 stars. We're still 3 stars. It's not changed, but, that's to be expected because we really haven't done anything but won the U.S. Cup and the League's Cup. Now, in CONCACAF, if we do really well, then that's different. We might go up. No new sponsored deals this current year, but next year we might. Okay, annual revenue from sponsorship, we got 5.74. Broadcast revenue, that's pretty good for TV. Corporate and hospitality, which I have no idea. Prize money was really good thanks to the League's Cup. Match day retail, that's pretty good. All right, total sales was 1.31 million. 13,169 jerseys were sold. Ostrak, Berkey, Adele, Popescu, and Reyna. That's interesting. Reyna's jersey sold more. I'm glad I re-signed him. All right, how I lined up. Here's the best 11. Of course, Berkey in goal. And this looks almost like my starting lineup other than one. Can you spot the one that's wasn't my starter? But Cal with 6.93, Sobocinski with a 7, Katnick with 7.14, Gray with 6.94, and the right back, which is crazy, it had Lara and everybody else played that position throughout the year. But Ostrak had a 6.94. Iqbal, my Man United loanee, was 7.09. And then Salazar with a 7.19, Popescu with 7.17, Reyna with a 7.19, and Adele, who had the worst rating out of the top 11 with a 6.79. He's going to have to improve that a little bit. But he's getting better. All right, the accolades. Head coach awards. I didn't win anything yet, and that's fine. Okay, the fans' player of the season was Reyna. That's interesting. Young player of the season was Iqbal. Signing of the season was Katnick. I seen that one coming. Goal of the season was Salazar. Top goal scorer was Adele with 17 overall. Top assist was Reyna with 16 overall. Most player of the match awards, wow, Reyna with 6. Highest average rating was Berkey with 7.1, and most passes completed per 90 minutes was Katnick with 92. That's crazy. Competition awards, Young Player of the Year. Yes! Vargas won Young Player of the Year. Well, good for you, bud. Good for you. All right, record breakers. Most goals by a player in a season. Now, this is St. Louis City. Is Adele, of course, with 17. Most league goals by a player in a season was Vargas with 11. Most goals by a player in a match, Gutierrez had 4. That's the only time I started him, and he just went nuts. Okay, most goals in a league match was Gutierrez, also at 4. Most assists in the season was Reyna with 16. Most shutouts, wow, 14 from Berkey. Most player of the matches, of course, was Reyna. Now, Amelia, yeah, the discipline. This is why I wasn't upset to get rid of him, because look at that. 10 yellow cards, and he wasn't even with us the whole season. That was insane. Insane. Okay. Most league appearances was Berkey with 35. Most league goals by a player was Vargas with 11. Youngest player was Whitfield at 16 years, 174 days. So not even 16 and a half yet. That's kind of cool. All right. Oldest player, Berkey at 32 years. Oh, wow, look at that. Almost 33. All right. Highest transfer fee, of course, was 9.64. The largest fee I received was from Violente, and it's going to go up, by the way. Now, fastest go, wow, Adele at 19 seconds. Youngest go score would be Gabriel with 18 years. That's awesome. And oldest was Reyna. That's just funny. All right, history in the making. It was a superb season for St. Louis City, who got off to a tremendous start in March that propelled them into first place, a position from which they never looked back in clinching the MLS Cup place. All righty. I wish it would show all of our trophies, but it does not. Dynamic coach headline. This is cool. All right. I was hired in 2022. Signing Junior was a big deal. I hired an assistant coach. That's crazy. Investing in potential, which was Junior, which is also a pair, which is really crazy. All right. Sebastian Flores, which I didn't think he was very good. That's why I sold him. Lara for $2.7 million. Angel Alonso, once again, I didn't think he was very good. Future star. Violante, who is no longer, he's gone. But I made a profit, man. All right, Sebastian Anderson, which was, I think, my best free agent signing, if you want to know the truth about it. This is crazy. All right, Ibrahim Adil, $9.75 million from Pyramids, and that's the same thing there. I passed the $15 million transfer spending mark as the head coach. Record sales. Okay, that's how much I sold, was $11 million. We won 5 consecutive matches in a row. That's pretty cool. All right, League's Cup winners. U.S. Cup winner, proving them wrong. The Eastern Conference winner, and where's the goal? We set an unwanted record as they scored just 65 goals in the season. That's crazy. We earned just 58 points in the season. I don't understand what that is. Best of the best. Kevin Vargas made an instant impact in winning the Young Player of the Year award. I am happy with that. That's really cool. One major award, which is... Oh, I did get Coach of the Year. Okay, that's... Well, cool. That's awesome. League, Cup, major trophies. Good. That's awesome. And we got the Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. That's awesome. But anyway, guys, that pretty much is the wrap-up. So I'm going to go ahead. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. We did get money. $140,000 for qualifying for the Champions League, and we got $240,000 for winning or for losing in a final in the MLS Cup. And our finances currently are $13 million, which isn't really bad. And then I still had payroll to go. I have some budget left, which there's a player that I'm really, really wanting to sign. Next year we're supposed to have $13.5 million. I am hoping that we will be able to get more than that, if you know the truth about it. But I have a little bit of transfer debt right here. Sponsors and other, that's our sponsorship right now. But you know what? Things are looking good. So I will be back here pretty soon with preseason for 2024. It's going to be a really good year. So anyway, guys, Thanks for watching. Leave me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Drop some comments how your season's going, what you think of mine. I know we got lucky. Hopefully it's not a fluke and we don't crap out next year. We'll see what happens. And then go ahead and subscribe if you want more videos. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and have a good day.